What's up guys, Apathetic here, and today I'm excited to review Luna's Howl. So I finally committed to putting my head down and really grinding for this weapon, and I know it wasn't as hard to get as Redrick's in some people's opinion, but I'm actually pretty proud for unlocking this weapon, especially since I was mainly queuing in a competitive solo, which presents its kind of own challenges. So for today's video, I'm going to go over the weapon itself, what makes it special, and finally how it stacks up in the Crucible. So we're going to get into this, guys. This is a 180 RPM hand cannon. So your precision frame archetype, it's got an impact of 78, range of 47, and stability of 61. It also comes masterworked for stability as well. For the hidden stats, you're looking at aim assist of 79 and a recoil direction of 95, which is pretty great all around. Now diving into the perks on this gun, you have got polygonal rifling for the barrel, you got increased increased stability, drop mag for increased reload speed, Zen moment, so with the more shots you land and the more stable this gun becomes, and lastly we got magnificent howl, where rapidly landing 2 precision shots grants a short period of bonus damage. Now, magnificent howl is what really makes this gun special. It turns a 180 RPM hand cannon into a potential 3-tap if you can land all your shots, and guys, it is disgusting. You absolutely melt people, and let me tell you guys, this is one of the most rewarding perks I've ever used in Destiny. It is such a great feeling landing the 2 precision shots, then seeing that big burst of damage when you activate it to effectively 3-tap your opponent. I also enjoy this perk because it creates a skill gap for the weapon itself. Now what do I mean by this? Because basically if you can consistently land your headshots, then this weapon has an incredibly fast time to kill. Like, it melts people. But the thing is, if you can't consistently hit your headshots, then again it's like the opposite effect. The time to kill increases dramatically, and this gun ends up not being much different than other types of 180 RPM hand cannons. And you'll see this when you run into someone who isn't as skilled and the gun, it just isn't as effective in their hands. And I'm a big fan of that, because again, I'm always a fan of anything that rewards skill and consistency. I hate when people are running around using a tractor cannon and just running around. It's kind of like, this feels like a no-brain weapon. Just not a fan of that. But now let's talk about how does this thing stack up in the Crucible. Honestly guys, more than any other gun I've ever used, the answer to that question is really going to depend on you. If you're a very skilled player and you can consistently land your headshots under pressure, then this gun will be amazing for you. Amazing. Now if you're someone who maybe isn't the biggest fan of hand cannons or still working on your shot, then it might be best to use other weapons for now, because again, if you're not landing those precision shots, then you might struggle with this gun. So the last thing I'm gonna say about this gun, guys, is the other negative thing I have to say in terms of the fact that you have to land your precision shots is the range. The range on this is 47, which is kind of low, and it forces you to play in the medium to close range, since the damage fall of this gun is pretty nasty. And in that range, you're just fresh meat for a lot of shotgun warriors, and you're not going to be able to compete at range with pulses or your ace of spades, these guns that have crazy range. So you just have to be hyper aware of your positioning and the distance you are from your opponent, because when you start shooting them from just a little bit outside of that range, you're going to really see the damage fall off and you're not going to be doing much. So again, making sure if you're going to use this gun, you're playing in that medium to close range. I would also suggest carrying a shotgun with you to defend yourself at that range, because again, all those shotgun warriors, they're gonna be coming for you. The other thing to remember with this is, after this hand cannon comes the Not Forgotten, and that is basically a similar type of gun, but it's all range. It's masterwork for range. It's got higher range stat. So that's the one I'm gonna be really grinding for next. So I would challenge you guys to really stay tuned for the review on that one. It might take me a little bit, but I'm gonna be grinding for it. And that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review, Luna's Howl. Let me know in the comments below if you're enjoying your Luna's Howl, or maybe you're still grinding for it, and that's okay. Let me know how the grind's going. Like and subscribe if you guys enjoy some more Destiny 2 content, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.